RTL-SDR Block V4 uses an R828D tuner and has built-in HF up converter circuit. R828D from Rafael Micro is a tuner integrated circuit meant for television and radio applications. It has a 1 ppm temperature compensated oscillator TXCO. Now what is this 1 ppm? Stability of an oscillator is measured in parts per million or ppm. It means that a 1 ppm oscillator will not shift in frequency more than 1 in a million during 1 second. The device has a USB male connector to one end and SMA F connector at the other end. As my current antennas have PL259 connectors, I have to either set up a new antenna with SMA connector or get an SMA to SO239 adapter for using my existing antennas. Antenna space is limited on my terrace and I may have to go for the adapter rather than a new antenna. Interesting part for me is the tuning range from 500 kHz to 1.7 GHz, though I will not need most part of it. It is a compact device weighing only 40 gram, which will not strain the USB port on my laptop. But I will have to be careful about the antenna cable. If it is a heavy one like RG213, which I have for one of my antennas, the weight of the cable can cause strain on the USB port. Maybe I will use a thinner patch cable to prevent that from occurring. Both can be combined together in a single option with SMA male connector at one end and SO239 at other end with a piece of thinner RG58 cable in between. This is the quick start guide from RTL-SDR.com, which I am going to follow for installation of software. There are various details given depending on the type of RTL-SDR which you have bought, and there are also methods of distinguishing genuine from not genuine RTL-SDR. That is also given here, and different types of clones also they have mentioned over there. And what they have recommended for Windows 11 is RTL-SDR software is SDR Sharp or SDR, I don't know what you call this. Anyway, this is SDR Sharp. And there are features which they have mentioned that the software, that is the Windows, should have, but I am only going to check this. Anyway, I am going to airspy.com where they ask me to download, and that will be done in another computer. So I am just scrolling through whatever I have to do here. I have already read through it, and I am just demonstrating it here. That is showing what to be done. I'll be doing it in another computer only, not in this computer. This is a demo for convenience, as recording is easier from this computer with a larger screen. I'm just scrolling through this. So there are a lot of information here which you have to go through depending on the software which you are going to install, and also whether it is on Windows or Linux. There are so many things to be looked after. Otherwise, you are likely to go in for wrong installation. So this is for macOS. Earlier you had seen for Linux. But even though I have Linux in my computer, but I am not going to use Linux. And now I don't have macOS in any of the computers. Earlier I had macOS in one MacBook Air, but now I am. And Raspberry Pi is also mentioned here. So I am not going to use all of those. I am just going to do by the Windows installation. On airspy.com, I am going to the downloads page, and in the downloads page we have to take this software defined radio package and you have to download, but that will be done in another computer in which I am going to use RTL-SDR.